Hi, this is Carlos Giron Paez of Futbol Talk Radio, our radio station via internet. In today's show, we are going to try to answer a question that was posted by one of our followers on our social media platforms of Facebook. And the question has to do with asking us, the people that love soccer, why is it that every 4 years that this Soccer World Cup tournament takes place, we all get so crazy and excited about watching this tournament, even though our own national team is now participating on this event. Well, it is very simple to respond, and that is that if you ever have played soccer, if you ever love the sport of soccer, you have to know that this is the number one sport in the world, and also has the biggest sports association around the world, more than 215 federations worldwide. The make FIFA, that's the Federation International of Football Association. This is the biggest sports event that it takes place every 4 years. And yes, even though our own national teams are not participating on this tournament, it's excited to watch because here you're gonna have all these top level players playing, representing not their club, but representing their country. And that is what makes it so excited. And as we all know, being the number one sport in the world, uh, it gathers people. People come from all over the world to watch these matches, whether it's on TV, where you go to the stadiums and watch it. Now, as we all know, December 1st came, and now we all know that the 32 national teams participating in this event are all positioned on 8 different groups. There are 4 teams, 4 national teams on each group that are guaranteed. Each national team is guaranteed to play 3 games. From here, there will be it goes around of 32, then it goes down to 16, which means the first 2 teams will advance, first and second place. They will advance to the round of 16. Now, the way that they will advance is by winning by points system, and also by, if it gets to the point that that they are tied, then goals against and goals in favor will count to make sure that that team moves on. So there will be around a 16, and then from then on, it will be around of 8, 4, until we get to the final with the 2 last teams, the 2 last national teams. So as we all know, the groups are there, and now it's like there are 11 cities in Russia that are going to be the venues to where all these games are going to take place. Now, as soon as all the 32 national teams, when they saw that the groups that they were being formed, all the logistic started to happen, and that is finding the right hotel, the training facilities, to how far is it going to be from one venue to another venue, having amazing stadiums that are going to be hosting all these games. I believe not even all the stadiums have the capacity to no less than 50,000 people are going to be there. So the stadiums are beautiful, state of the art stadiums, and we're just waiting, so anxious. So to answer to that question is, why is my national team is not participating? Why am I still gonna watch it? And the only thing that I can say is that one of our greatest coaches in the sport of soccer, Marcelo Bielsa, describes soccer as being the best sport in the world, the number one. And the reason why is because not all the time wins the team that is supposed to win, which means that even the small countries have the chance to win, and those are I mean. Those That's the reason why is interesting to watch, that small countries going up against big national teams with great players, and they still can they can come out and undefeated. We have an example in 2014 with the country of Costa Rica that was placed in a group that was called the Group of Death. it was Costa Rica plus three national teams that each of those three national teams had been world champions at one time, and that was uh, England, and Italy. And yet Costa Rica was able to move on. So that's what is excited about the sport, you know. And aside from that, there is a beautiful trophy that is being being disputed by all these 32 national teams. Whoever wins it, it doesn't get to keep that trophy. It's just they get to keep it for that year, for those 4 years until, and they have to turn it back in to be presented. Now there is one way that they can own that trophy, and the last trophy that it was on, that I personally recall, that it was 1970 by won by Brazil in Mexico City, and that was with the Copa Jules Rimet. That's the name of the trophy. So they get to keep that because they won 3 times. They were world champions for 3 times. It doesn't have to be consecutively. It's just they need to win it 3 times. So they did that. So now we have a new trophy. So this is why everybody, is so excited about trying to win that trophy. We also have a new soccer ball that is being presented to play this World Cup. I believe it's called the Telstar, something like that. I'm not too sure about the name, but it is here, and that's the reason why we love this sport of soccer. Because it gets the whole world excited about the sport, and because not the big teams always win. The games have to be played, and why I believe that the small countries can win is because they know how to utilize the little that they have in sports, such as venues in their countries, the logistics. Perhaps they're not all 100% like the big countries, Germany and all the Argentina, Brazil, all the big teams. So they get to maximize that little that they have, and then they can compete. All right. So I hope that we have answered your questions, and follow us, okay, on our social media, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch a little bit of this info. So here it is. The World Cup is coming, and we're all excited about it. Thank you very much. Good night.